Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling a little silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Burp. There we go. Brenda. McDonald. McDonnell.
Maybe?
Maybe?
I don't know. She might have to confirm that.
I'm not too sure how to say that. Good morning, Ashley. Did I have something weird on my ear or what?
I just have like a little white bump.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
still
not
left over from
it's
healing.
not necessary to tell anybody or touch anything while I'm on. Keep your hand. Miss Christie's here.
You asked.
I know, but you're just reaching over. Listen, I'm the one with ADD. Say hi, Miss Christie. And this is why I don't let you touch my ear. You're like doing stuff. Don't tickle me. I'll pee. I have to really go. Ryder. Hello, Ryder. I hope you like the book I gave you. Oh, there's my phone is way over there. That's reminding me to turn off my alarms, ironically. Oh, a little bit mixed up tonight. Before I go much further, I'm going to just let you know there's no reading tonight because I am going to do a gig for a friend of mine in his yard. If it's not raining, we'll have to see. And also, tomorrow is a very special day for me because it's day 100 of reading books. 100 days of reading books. That's a third of a year-ish. No, 120 is a third of a year. Still, 100 is pretty good, I think, isn't it? I think so. So I never got 100 on anything. Except for, my cholesterol test.
Almost a third of a year.
Well, it's 365 days for a year, so a third of a year will be 121 days, right? Ish. Look at me doing math ability. Let's read. Shall we read? Let's read a couple of books. Let's read this book. Looks funny. It's a book called Dear Dear. Dear Dear. It's a book on homophones. So homophones are words that sound the same but mean different.
Homophones or is it homophones?
Homophones.
Homophones? Yeah.
Homophones. I don't know. Homophones? Dear Dear. Dear Dear. I now live at the zoo. Wait until you hear what goes on here. Love, Aunt. Good morning, Roy. Ryder loves the books you gave him. Thanks very much. Oh, good. I'm glad he liked them. The moose loves moose. He ate 8 bowls. Have you seen the ewe? She's been a day. Have you seen the ewe? She's been in a daze for days. That's him, the horse, who is hoarse from humming a hymn.
This sounds like a book you would have written.
Oh, for sure I would have written this book had it not already been written and in my hands. It's quite a feat when a bat hangs from his feet. It's quite a feat when the bat hangs from his feet. The monkey will tell you a tale he has hanging from his tail. The monkey will tell you a tale as he hangs from his tail. The doe needed the dough because she needed the dough.
That one's impressive.
That's really a good one. The doe needed the dough because she needed the dough. The toad was towed to the top of the seesaw so he could see the sea. And that's what he saw. If you had a saw and you caught off the seesaw, then you've got a sea and a saw and 2 saws actually. Because you can't saw the seesaw. Because then you won't see anything. The whale was allowed to wail aloud. Oh, that's a good one. The whale was allowed to wail aloud. I think I'm going to keep this book in our collection. The bear had to pause to bear his big paws. Hey, the elephant threw a pail through the big bale of hay. Oh, my goodness. Hey, the elephant threw a pail through the big bale of hay. Hey, hey, hey. Straw, straw, straw. Have you read about the red fox who blew blue bubbles? The giraffe's long neck lets him choose what he chews. The cows in the herd were in a good mood. I heard them as they mooed in harmony. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Ah. Listen, stop doing impressions. Sorry. The bee flew from the flea who with the flu, and the bee can be sure that he had the flu. Using my finger now. The bee flew away from the flea with the flu, and the bee can be sure that if he had the flea would flee too.
That was quite the tongue twister.
That was. There is no news about news. They keep to themselves. Ant, you do have some very interesting new neighbors. I have a new neighbor too. Did you know that the hare with the no hair, she's an expert on skin. This is confusing me. Let's start again. Mr. Dyslexia, we'll try to read again. Ant, you do have some very interesting new neighbors. I have a new neighbor too. Do you know about the hare with no hair? She's an expert on skin care. Love, your dear, dear. That was I like that book. It was hard. Some of those words were whipping around on the page pretty good for me. Good morning, Caspian, Eloane, Sophia, Starla, Shyla, Kingston, Desmond, Ella, and Thea. Karina's got a full table today. Watching my show. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Miss Renee, my sister-in-law, you're on a road trip. Where are you going? I'm assuming on the road. And it says, on a road trip and watching. Well, I hope maybe somebody else is driving. I'm hoping somebody else is driving. I'm assuming somebody else is driving. Maybe they have one of those windshields at the TV screen and all they see is me going, that's what I would do. If I had that, the rearview mirror would be a screen, a TV screen, and all you'd see me in the back going, trying to keep up. I think that's funny. Like that. That's what it'd be like. Like that. For no reason, punching the sky. So I've got the Easter Bunny's assistant or Goldilocks and the three Goldilocks and the three dinosaurs. Let's read Goldilocks and the three dinosaurs. That's what we'll do. Goldilocks and the three dinosaurs by Mo Willems. There you go. Mo Willems is one of my favorite. I forgot to say that this book. No, not that book. This book here. This book was written by Jean Barretta, and it was by Scholastic Books. Thank you very much for letting me read that. Jean Barretta had a Barretta in her hair, or his hair, their hair. That's what we'll say. This is called Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, and you can see that he's crossed out a whole bunch of different choices. Goldilocks and the three buffalo, three snakes, three robots, three salmon, three elk, three pigeons, three opera singers, three moose, three falcons, three cats, three mastodons, three foxes, three deer, three mice, three hippos, three witches, three alligators, and there's a whole bunch more. Three ants, and three rocket scientists, meerkats, just seeing if there's something that makes me laugh. Three chickens, that'd be funny. Three cyclops. There you go. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, as retold by Mo Willems. And this is a Balser and Bray HarperCollins book. Thank you very much. Let's get serious now. Oh, and Auntie Kaylee is here too. Okay, well, just wanted to make sure that Auntie Kaylee, Queen's got Auntie Kaylee, so we can stop looking for her. Okay, perfect. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs. Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and the other dinosaur. Some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chair just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. Oh boy, said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. This is finally time to leave and go see someplace else. Right in the middle of cooking. Yep. Yes, said Mama Dinosaur. I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else.
Those eyes. Those eyes are telling a story.
I don't trust those eyes. The other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. Translation, yes, I will go with you too. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else. And they were definitely not hiding in the woods, waiting for an unsuspecting child to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised young little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. 2 miles to the very nice house, but it says 2 miles to the trap, and it just crossed out very nice house. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. A loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded like a kind of, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a rock falling, or perhaps a squirrel. Getting closer. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. I'm keeping this book.
It's pretty fantastic.
That's a very fantastic book. So, as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. Welcome. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Said Goldilocks, that chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could have all... If only I could get all the way to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder. Just happens to be there, and certainly was not left there on purpose. Goldilocks climbed the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it all anyways because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold. But who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. She's got her head like right in the pudding. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right. But Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed.
Where did she fit it all?
I don't know. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, was totally not the favorite things in the whole world for a hungry dinosaur. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What's going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating, "In a few minutes she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl. Bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything could hear that. Go asteroids, feel the boom. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is a dinosaur house." Because it says right there, "Home Sweet Dinosaur Home." A dinosaur house? Say what you'd like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. The rug says, "Wipe your talons." Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the new Asian expression for "Chewy bonbon time!" Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But it was too late.
I don't think that was a coincidence.
I don't think so. You see with the sign there? "We are natural gas." That's natural gas is dinosaur farts, I think. I don't know, pretty much. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the dinosaur's house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. And now the moral of the story is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And the moral for the dinosaurs is, lock the back door. That's okay. It was Goldilocks. And she used to probably, she might be Goldilocks Smith. So she can get on any back door she wants. That was a very silly story. I liked it. So those 2 books that I got to read today, I am going to keep in my collection, I think, those ones. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. And now I must release you from my story duties and have you go out into the world and be silly and do good and laugh and be silly and do good and find puppies and send me puppies. Lots of puppies. You must send me puppies. Miss Christie is not even listening because she's reading a book. So I just said send puppies and she hasn't said anything. So that's awesome. I'm going to have a puppy today. No. And she wasn't reading. She was staring at me the entire time waiting for me to stop talking. She stares for a long time sometimes because I don't stop talking hardly. Sometimes people say I talk a lot, but I don't think I talk a lot. Sometimes people say I talk too fast, and I don't think I talk too fast. I think it's just right because sometimes if you can't hear me, that was just me pretending.
No, it wasn't.
It was? Well, that part wasn't. Mrs. Christie in the background going, no, puppy, no, puppy. No, puppy, no. I hear maybe. So it's still a school day. Today is a Thursday, so it's a school day. So please go exercise your mind. Do something to be very creative. Do something to make yourself proud of yourself. And if you have some emotions you need to share, please share those emotions, right? Share them. Don't hide all your emotions because people can tell when you're happy and people can tell when you're sad, generally. And if you're feeling anxious or you feel scared, you just share those emotions, please. And remember, it's okay to feel mad. It's okay to feel sad. And it's okay to feel stressed. And it's okay to feel frustrated with the people around you. And it's okay to be just wanting to be by yourself. But you have to be 3 letters. And what are those 3 letters? That's right. A-B-K. Always be kind. Always be kind. Always be kind. I promise myself to always be kind. To try to be kind. So I'm going to let you go about your day and be you. Make sure that you're you. Don't try to be somebody else because that doesn't work. That's like trying to wear somebody else's hat. It doesn't always work. It doesn't fit, right? If you want to be somebody, be yourself. And you go be you, and I will be me, and Miss Christie will be Miss Christie. And you don't have to worry about being perfect because none of us are perfect. Perfect is unattainable. You just need to understand that in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You just got to be you. You. Be you. And now I'm going to say lots of love from Miss Christie and I still do not have a song that to end this portion early in the day. So I don't even know if I should try to make one up. Because if I try to make one up, it's going to sound like pop, 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 pop. That's what I want is a puppy. So maybe I will just go and bug Miss Christie so about a puppy. You know, that's what I'm going to bug her about all day. And she'll stare at me with angry eyes. But still she loves me because she loves me even ask for a puppy. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. No show tonight. I'm going to miss you. Have a good day.